Hello, my name's Caden or Ninjago and more, and today we're going to be taking a look at a ton of knockoff Ninjago minifigs. Now, the minifigs we're going to be taking a look at today are both from EM Minifigs and AliExpress. Just go on those websites, search Ninjago minifigures, and if you scroll a little bit, you'll find so many cool minifigs, and here are 5 of them. So this is, of course, the cloaked versions of the Forbidden 5, some of the most desirable minifigs in Ninjago right now. I know a lot of Ninjago fans want these, including myself, and I am so happy to have these custom versions. Of course, we've got Noct, Kerr, Zarked, Rox, and Drix. Kerr and Rox are identical. You have to order 2 of Kerr if you want this. They don't have an option for Rox, and annoyingly, the mid-leg piece doesn't fit with this cloak, so Rox will have to be a little bit taller than the actual minifig, which is already annoying, but me personally, I can overlook that because I think this is a really awesome collection to have. The Zarked is something that I know a lot of people will want and will probably order multiple of just for that hat. The hat is really cool. We can do a 360 here. It's all closed off, and then there are a few little gaps for the eyes. The eyes that they use, I'll take Zark's hat off actually just so we can see the full face. They all use the same head, and it does look a little bit weird. I think maybe like Mr. E's head would have looked cooler, but you can't really see the eyes on many of the minifigs, and because my phone, the camera is very down low, but if you lift it up where you're going to be looking at the minifigs, that's what you're going to be seeing most of the time. So yeah, the eyes are not really a problem for me, but these are all so cool, and I am very, very happy to add them to my collection. And yeah, tell you what, I'll get the official Zark figure, and I'll show you what that looks like with the fake hat. Now, me personally, I don't really like this, and I much prefer the official Zark hat with the minion piece at the top. But I guess if you are a show purist, perfectionist, whatever you want to call it, then you may prefer this hat. Me personally, I don't, but yeah, I can definitely see why someone would. Next up, we have this really cool Blacksmith Kai. I did order 2 of them so I could make a March of the Oni version, but let's just take a look at this one on its own first. It is so cool to have this figure actually in person here after, what, 14, 15 years since it appeared in the pilots. We did get a version of this minifig in Ninjago City Markets, but that was just quite frankly lazy, and yeah, it did not suffice. It did not fill the craving of wanting a Blacksmith Kai minifig. But thankfully, this custom from EM Minifigs does completely satisfy the desire. So these were, I think, 80p each, which is really cool. The Forbidden 5 were about 80p each, so they're super cheap to buy. All of the figs here, I think, only cost me about £15 to £20, which is crazy. But yeah, the Blacksmith Kai, super cool, and I can't wait to go into my collection and get a spare Legacy Kai head so I can swap it out. Next up, we've got some custom storm suits. Here we've got Jay. Of course, these are both based on the first wave of Ninjago figs that we got this year, January 2025. Jay didn't get a suit, of course. He got his rogue outfit, but this looks so good. The arms were black when I got it, so I did have to swap them out, and he also has a unique face print, but I did swap that out on another one of my customs, and I can't bother going to grab it now. But if you order this figure for yourself off of AliExpress, then you will be pleasantly surprised with the head it comes with. So yeah, one complaint I do have is that the gold on the chest is nowhere near as reflective or shiny as the official as the official Lego figs have. But to be honest, I don't really care. I can easily overlook that, and I think this would look really cool with the rest of the Storm Suit Ninja. And of course, here, we have a Storm Suit version of Morrow. This is so cool. I think I would have preferred the colour scheme to be primarily dark green rather than black, but I don't really mind because I think this does look awesome. This also comes with an alternative head, if I can take the helmet off. We have a frowning face for Morrow, and we have kind of an angry, confident sort of, I don't really know what that's supposed to represent. A grinning face, that's what it's called, isn't it? A grin. But yeah, this is a really, really cool minifig. The hood is a little bit hard to get on. I've had a bit of trouble with that. It's very easy, but it is just a little bit of faffing about. But yeah, I think these are both really, really cool. To get an actual ninja suit for Moro is so, so cool. I loved him in Dragon's Rising, and yeah, I would gladly keep buying knockoff Moro ninja figures. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about these, but these are just some random Serpentine with the Asphera head mold in different colours. This head mold hasn't come in many colours before, and I saw them in these 3 unique colours, and I thought they would probably be really cool for making customs in the future, so I bought them. Super, super cheap. It would have been stupid not to. There is some much more cooler figures coming in a second, but I just have to get these out of the way first. You might think they're cool, I don't know, but I find them a little bit boring. Here we have a custom NRG Ryu. The blue is a little bit too light, but it is cool to have a figure that looks similar to it. We've got a purple NRG Ryu, which looks pretty cool there. We have this Gekul, who has a different hood piece with the ears, and I just thought that would be cool for some Gekul customization. And here we have a minifig version of Kilo. He does have arm printing, and he also has the minifig face there, but of course the official Kilo minifig had a minifig face. But yeah, I just thought this was a really cool custom. Back onto the good stuff here, we have Serpentine War, Ray, and Maya. Now, the Maya is just the same as the figure from Blacksmith Forge, but with her flashback head. I love that so much. I really like having this alternate headpiece. It looks perfect. The quality is completely on par with Lego. You're probably sick of hearing me say that if you watch my videos taking a look at custom minifigs or knockoff minifigs, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, they often do surprise me with how high quality they are, and the same can be said about this flashback Ray. This is so cool. The arm prints are awesome. The torso is really cool. It looks really, really accurate. He has this face here, and on the back he also has this face, which I think is kind of similar to the actual head he got in the Blacksmith Forge set. I can't quite remember, and I've not got the minifig on me. It's downstairs, and I'm too lazy. But yeah, here is the Serpentine War Ray with the Maya, who I just threw to the side there, and I think these look awesome. And these will be really cool to have in, I think it's February of next year, when they release the Serpentine War comic, which I am so excited about. I think these figures will complement that comic really nicely. And the final customs we have to take a look at in this video are NRG Nia and Niad. Now, I love these. These are the entire reason I wanted to make this video. I had to save the best till last, unfortunately, but just look at these guys. So this Niad is literally just NRG Nia, but with, can I get it to focus? But with Kai's hairpiece in translucent blue. It's so cool, but I think the star of the show absolutely is NRG Nia. I mean, just look at that. How cool does that look? It's completely translucent. The back does have prints on it. I mean, genuinely, I'm kind of lost for words because it is just so beautiful. So basically, to get this, if you are interested in getting that hairpiece for Niad, I basically ordered 2 of this figure, and then I got another NRG Nia figure, who I just have, I'll grab her here. I got another fake NRG Nia figure, which looks terrible, but it came with the Kai hairpiece. So I had to buy all 3 of these to make this Niad, but whatever. I don't mind. Like, all these customs, none of them are more than like £1.50, so it's not really an issue having to buy too many. But yeah, this translucent NRG Nia, don't be fooled by anyone trying to sell these customs for a higher price. You can buy them on AliExpress. This Nia in particular, don't be fooled by anyone trying to sell them for a higher price. You can buy them directly yourself from AliExpress or EM Minifigs. They might be on there, I don't know, but I got mine from AliExpress for the low price of about £1.50. But yeah, there are all of the custom minifigs I got. Like I say, they're super cheap, they're really high quality, I would recommend them. I'm not sponsored to say this or anything, I am a collector, and I want other people to be able to enjoy collecting as much as I do, and I really enjoy buying these knockoff minifigs. I know some people are a little bit kind of stubborn to get into fake minifigs. I was for about 5 or 6 years, but as soon as I dived into the world of customs, I have never looked back because they are so cool. Of course, still buy the real stuff and still support the real stuff if you do if you do want to support it. But yeah, fake minifigs are super, super cool. They really add a whole new level to collecting. But I really hope you enjoyed the video. That's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.